Hello and thank you for joining me for round 9 of the BLK Queensland Premier Rugby Wrap. There was some really great rugby across the weekend, so let's not waste any time and let's take a look at how it all unfolded. UQ regained the Hallie Appleby Trophy with an exciting 27-24 victory over Jeeps. Brothers produced a magical second half to topple Easts. Bond were too strong for Wests and Souths had a comfortable win over Norths. At Kenmore, Bond scored a much-needed win over Wests. With former Reds fly half Scott DeRuda controlling the away side in the 10 jersey, Bond took the lead in the 10th minute and never looked back. A second try to the visitors on the stroke of half-time gave them a wave of momentum going into the break. West rallied with an impressive try off a tight head scrum win, but with Bond outscoring the Bulldogs 4 tries to 1, the match finished with a hard-earned victory for the visiting team. An almost unbelievable second half from Brothers secured the home team a dominant victory over Easts. A try to centre Matt Gordon pouncing on a loose ball inside the home team's 22-metre zone and a drop goal to Sean Cox helped the Tigers to an 8-0 lead in the first half at Jack Ross Oval. But Brothers, wearing pink jerseys for their annual Ladies' Day, came out a different side in the second half and piled on 42 points to stun the Tigers. Mitch Felsman got the party started in the 65th minute with his 15th try of the season. From there, the Brethren went on a rampage, running in a further 5 tries. The pick of the lot went to number 8 Luke Beecham, who dotted down in front of a jubilant Ladies' Day crowd in the 70th minute following an intercept to Pierce Fitzgerald. UQ collected a bonus point victory over Jeeps at Yoku Road in a seesawing match that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. An ominous start from the students when Sam Reiser burrowed over in the 3rd minute. Jeeps responded 5 minutes later with a try to Michael Richards, and the Gallopers took the lead in the 20th minute through Thaletti K2. But some poor defence allowed Uni to draw level through captain Connor Mitchell. The end-to-end rugby continued with K2 getting a double 2 minutes later before UQ responded through Josh Birch 5 minutes before half-time, with Jeeps taking a 19-17 lead into the break. A much tighter second half saw just 1 try apiece, with Jeeps collecting the first through tight head prop Trent Anderson. UQ responded and drew level through Jack Cornelson before the match turned into a territorial arm wrestle. A penalty to Alex Horan was the winning play for UQ and they clung to their 3-point lead, winning back the Hallie Appleby Memorial Trophy for 2016. A dominant display from Souths at Chipsy Wood Oval gave them a comfortable win over Norths in the Battle of the Birds. Both sides showed promising signs early, but it was Souths who broke the deadlock 8 minutes into the match. Having been awarded a penalty 5 metres out from North's line, Souths opted for the scrum and were immediately rewarded, with winger Ralph Evalu crashing over the try line for the first of 3 tries. Norths hit back shortly after with a short-lived driving maul off the line out as Gareth Ryan crashed over. The Magpies crossed for 2 tries before the teams headed into the sheds, with the latter a cheeky grubber to Evalu as he crossed for his second. As the teams headed out for the second half, Souths were leading 21-5, but Norths got off to a flying start with a stunning 70-metre try off the kickoff to Nick Chapman. However, the Eagles failed to add to their tally as Souths controlled the remainder of the game, scoring 3 tries, including a bullocking run by Paulo Leleicioao as Souths ran away with the 40-10 victory. Leading his team around the park from scrum half, UQ's Scott Gale put in an impressive performance with a number of darting runs and some astute tactical kicking to collect this week's Musashi High Performer Award. At the halfway point of the season, Uni stand alone on top of the ladder, 1 point ahead of Souths. Brothers and Sunnybank sit in 3rd and 4th, clear of 5th place Jeeps. Bond have jumped ahead of Norths into 6th, with Wests and Easts rounding out the table. Looking ahead to round 10, the matches will be spread across Saturday and Sunday, with the St George Queensland Reds also taking on the Sunwolves on Saturday afternoon at Suncorp Stadium. The match of the round on Saturday will see Souths and University go head-to-head at Chipsy Wood for the Wellesby Cup, as both clubs finished as the top 2 sides at the halfway point of the season. Sunday we'll see Jeeps host Sunnybank at Yoku Road, kicking off at 3 p.m. Brothers will travel to Hugh Courtney Oval to take on Norths, kicking off at 3:20, and Wests will have a rest with the bye. Another cracking weekend of Premier Rugby awaits, so be sure to get down to your local Premier Rugby club on either Saturday or Sunday this week and check out the Stars of Tomorrow today.